Turn the camera on. Turn the second camera on.
So loud.
Turn the camera on.
What? Is the camera on?
No, I keep telling him to turn it on.
It's not on, John.
Is it on, though?
Yes, they're both rolling right now. You clapped and everything.
Damn.
You thought he was lying?
I don't
I'm
know.
just gonna ruin this for everyone.
All right. Hey, everyone.
Because then when you're trying to like line it up and everything,
You'll be
see
a fake
multiple
silent
times.
clap.
Yeah.
Great. Freaking got him.
You wearing a gold necklace?
Ring the bell.
Let me see it.
The idiot bell.
Also, whenever you're ready, start the episode.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I thought it was like I've seen that. Okay, I forgot. Sorry, I didn't know what the chain looked like on that. Okay, cool. Hey.
Hey, bud.
Hi, friend.
It's good to see you again.
Good to see you. I guess. What have you been up to since the last episode?
Since the last episode, I sat around in this room for about an hour,
Got a little coffee.
and then I went with all my friends and got some coffee.
I didn't need all that caffeine, but I've had 2 ventis today.
Yeah, that's a lot of venties, my dude. I've
There
had
was
two.
an extra shot in the first one too.
I've had 2 talls. I had an offer in the app to buy 2 lattes over the weekend.
for
and I
my
get-
tall boy.
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever. I'm
Let's
not
do
even
a
gonna finish
podcast.
that
Don't worry about it.
horribly boring story about my fucking Starbucks stars.
Aww. Wait, can we say that?
Yeah, I can say whatever.
Oh
I
yeah,
want.
we talked about Google and Pepsi and Mickey Mouse. And
Yeah,
shit,
now
so-
Starbucks is a sponsor.
Yeah.
Because I said their name. What even podcast am I on? Can you
You're
tell
on
me?
Austin and Trevor's slumber party.
God damn it.
On Austin and Travis's slumber party, the greatest and grossest podcast. Except Otto listens to ones about serial killers a lot, and I think
Does it?
that's pretty gross too.
Have you ever? I know you've been on a couple other ones, like stupid music ones or whatever.
Right, where I talk about stupid music.
Yeah,
Like, stupid.
I wrote this Water Park song when I was like thinking about
Fucking show off. Think you're better than us.
like going to the mall or whatever. That's what Pink is about, by the way. I
Right.
know there's been a lot of rumors about what Pink is really about. It's about going to the mall.
Absolutely.
But have you ever listened to any podcast at all other than ours?
No, nothing. Okay, well, the thing is,
Have you even listened to ours?
yeah, I was listening along with season 1 sometimes.
That's fun.
Like most of the episodes, not all of them. If I was like doing anything else, but
Yeah. I didn't listen along with it, but I listened to it like earlier in the day at work so that when people were live, I followed along with the live tweets all the time. So I listened to it earlier in the day so that I would like know what people are talking about.
Yeah. That was my favorite part, was following along to the on Twitter, seeing what everybody was saying.
Yeah.
As it was happening, because then there'd be 10 people in a row that were like, "That burp was disgusting." I'm like, "Oh, I guess I burped."
Yeah, and that's going to happen plenty of times this season too because once again,
I burped.
you burped. So you've never listened to any other podcast?
Not really. I mean, I've listened back on some of the music ones I've done, just to make sure. Well, I mean, one out of kind of like curiosity, like what the fuck did I say?
But like you didn't listen to any other episodes of like those same podcasts?
No.
Just the ones. So you only listen to things that you're on.
Yes.
That makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah. You know who I am.
Yeah. I know who you are.
I keep a stack of magazines of me right next to my bed, under there.
With your first venti on top.
With my... Oh, get that off there! Who put that there? No! What in the hell? That is not a coaster. I have only one copy of that.
There is no way for anything to get on that. Let's play a fun game real quick.
Is it called Reading Fanfic? Because we should probably get started.
No, it's not. It'll be real fast unless you make it long.
Oh, I can make it long.
If Jeff hosted a podcast, what would it be about?
Oh my god, Jeff would be like, I don't have time, man. Let's see. Jeff's would be about... Probably just video game shit. I feel like that's just his default.
Yeah.
He's like,
I would like to listen to him
Let's talk
about
about Macarena all time.
That's good. That's good. What would Otto's be about if he could figure out how to use an electronic?
Okay, if Otto knew how to make an electronic happen, he would probably... Honestly, he's kind of a wild card. I don't know.
You think?
Yeah, because
It could be about a serial killer.
It could be about serial killers. It could be about building things because he likes to use his hands to make things.
It could just be him talking about all the serial killer podcasts he listened to.
It could be. I feel no. The thing is, he wouldn't want to be like because Otto looks at everything as a whole. I feel like he'd be like, my entire work is just me like talking about other people's discoveries. You know what I mean? Like because I remember a long time ago. Every band starts taking pictures in front of like colorful shit when they're first starting and whatever. And I've had him chill out just through like our talks and everything about it over the years.
Mm-hmm.
But there was definitely a point in time when he's like, I don't want to take pictures in front of anything that somebody else like just made. You know what I mean? I'm like, no, I don't get that at all. Like, because we've taken pictures in front of like pieces of like art and like cool ass looking things. It's like I don't want to have to create every structure that we happen to stand.
He wants you to
by
be
in
an
a picture.
architect.
Right. Like he has like weird moral things that I've got to like talk him down from
Okay.
to like move things forward. So I don't remember how we got there.
I'm not sure. My last one is, what do you think John's podcast would be about?
Oh, easy. Like how to suck your own dick. And like
All right.
each episode's like a different method.
Let's start the podcast. We don't need to expand. We don't need to expand on that at all.
We can.
Nah. I want to just leave it at that.
Episode 1, gymnast lessons / butter.
Boo-hoo, bub.
Yeah.
Butter.
Yeah. It's like how to suck your dick in the back of a car. How to
Ooh.
suck your dick in a restaurant. Like different places, different methods. Now for this one,
What-
you're going to need some rope.
What sauces go best with it?
Right.
What wines to pair it with?
This
That
is
would be good.
a nice white wine.
What would it be called? The show.
How to suck your own dick. The John Roca show.
Excellent.
No, the John Roca lifestyle.
Ooh, excellent.
Dude, give that.
No.
Come on.
No. No, because I'm gonna be hating
Don't
this.
embarrass me on my podcast. High five me.
Austin's trying to get John to high five this because John's sitting in the corner,
High five.
sulking,
High five.
trying to suck his own dick over
Follow
there.
you on everything. High five. I'm gonna start taking all your pictures and giving other photographers credit. High five.
Uh-oh.
High five.
It's insulting to them.
Travis, will you give me this high five? I don't want to be
Yeah.
listening. I'm gonna check.
I don't know if they could hear anything you were just saying because you were
Doesn't
so
matter.
far from the
Dude,
microphone.
they'll hear it. Trust me, it's fine.
We'll see.
It doesn't matter.
Did you click the first link of this email I sent you?
don't remember. Is this it?
Yeah, you did.
Nice.
This story has been referred to as the Yamfic. We're doing the Yamfic. It's titled HEB Yams. The author is Yam Parks. This is on Wattpad. Are you ready for this one?
Yeah, I'm just looking at some yams to get started.
Okay,
on
cool.
Google Images.
Did you not know what a yam was?
No, I know what a yam is. I just wanted to see them.
Okay.
They look like sweet potatoes.
Yeah, that's what they are.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start the story.
You wouldn't.
Hey, babe. Austin Knight called to his guitarist / boyfriend Jeff Wigington,
Okay.
who was
Right off the bat, you should not date anybody that you're in a band with, or just like I don't even think you should do business with anybody in your family. I would never hire anybody from my family like to do anything.
Yeah, I wouldn't. And
It's a bad idea. It's just like immediately messy.
Yeah, so you wouldn't date Jeff based on those grounds?
Right. We can't work together and fuck together.
Okay.
It's just not smart. Plus, it's not fair to Otto.
Yeah, he would be left out.
It'd be like
Or
two
he
on.
doesn't have to be.
No, I mean I'm saying it'd be 2-on-1. Like if Jeff and I were like that tight, and we're like, "Yo, I will not suck your dick if you go against me in this argument."
We'll just start up a polyamorous relationship. Hashtag Polyparks.
Polly Parks. I don't like what you've started.
I didn't start it.
Okay, go ahead.
Who's sitting on the couch across from him. Yeah, Aussie Poo, Jeff replied, glaring his green-blue eyes at his odd-looking blue-haired boyfriend. Do you want to go to HEB today? Austin asked him, putting his legs up on the coffee table between them. HEB is Austin's favorite store of all time. He loves shopping there so he can become a fucking fat ass.
Fuck
but
you.
But he especially loves their pure orange juice. However, for this trip to HEB, Austin had something completely different on his mind. Something that made him want to take his boyfriend there with him. Okay, I would love to go to HEB with you, Jeff responded giddily. Is there any specific reason you want to go today? Yeah, there's a sale on their orange juice that I love so much, Austin lied reluctantly.
Because I have to say that I love so much because he doesn't know. Like if we're fucking and he
Yeah.
doesn't know that, we shouldn't be fucking.
Austin felt as if he could confide in Jeff and trust him with everything.
Super D Dupe's in love with him.
Super D Dupe's in love with him, but for some reason he couldn't tell Jeff that he wanted to take him to the HEB to look at their newly installed supply of yams.
Why not? Okay. Austin has always been a yam freak, no doubt. And has found something so appealing and erotic about yams. As a young boy, he has written multiple letters to the owners of his local HEB store requesting that they put a variety of yams on sale. And they finally have their own personalized HEB yams. Austin is so excited, but afraid of what his boyfriend may think if he finds out the real reason he's bringing him to HEB today. Like, why are yams so bad? Like, why is this like, why am I so afraid?
I don't know.
Okay.
Because I assume because you want to fuck one, but we'll get
Jeff,
there.
It only took Jeff a couple minutes to get ready because he doesn't change his clothes or wash his hair. Fucked up. I mean, yes, you guys can say the same shirt thing, even though it's not true. Y'all made Jeff so self-conscious about his cat shirt, he doesn't even wear it anymore.
That's really sad.
It really is, because he's like, I don't want them to say that I wear it. I'm like, Jeff, they're fucking dumb people on the internet. They don't even mean like 90% of what they say. It's fine. He's like, no, it's just pictures. And blah, blah, blah. So now he wears other shirts every day.
Well, maybe if we get John some Photoshop lessons, he can. If he just happens to take a photo of Jeff in that shirt.
Yeah, fuck John, right?
John can Photoshop a different shirt onto it.
Yeah.
So that Jeff can wear the shirt whenever he wants.
I think
without
I'm the
concern.
last person to wear that shirt because on one of the tours, Jeff and I switched clothes for a day. So that'd be funny.
Does that mean Gostin is real?
Yeah, because we traded shirts. That means we fuck. Okay, so yeah, he doesn't wash or whatever. They both walked out of the front door of their house and into their van to drive to HEB. So we live in a house together, and we have a van together.
That's cool.
It's not cool.
Oh.
As they walked into the store, they were greeted by a rack of huge, plump, brown yams. When Austin saw the rack of yams, he helplessly let out a huge squeal. Yeah, just like that. What was that about? Questioned Jeff. Austin could do nothing but stare and point at the yams in awe. You're losing your cheese, Cheez.
Cheez-Its.
You're losing
the
your
cracker
cheese.
snack.
It's because of a display of sweet potatoes? Jeff asked. These are not just any sweet potatoes. These are the new HEB yams, Austin yelled at his bewildered boyfriend. Looking at the confusion and disapproval on his boyfriend's face, Austin turned towards him and caressed his cheek while explaining what was happening. Jeff, I haven't been completely honest with you about why I wanted to come here today. Ever since I met you, I wanted to shove a nice, big, sturdy yam up your anal canal. Not okay.
Oh, shit.
Jeff slapped Austin's hand off his face angrily. How dare you talk about yam sex to me, you lying fucking bastard.
Dude, booba. He's not happy about this.
Yeah, do you want to do it or do you want me to go ahead?
You go ahead. I'll start the next part.
Austin ran toward the yams that were now only a few meters away and grabbed a few of the largest yams that were in the pile. He slipped them into a bag and bought them as quick as possible. What the fuck do you think you're going to do with all those yams? Jeff questioned him. You'll see, XD. That's a laughing face.
Putting that emoticon into the dialogue within the quotation marks. Continue reading the next part.
Oh.
It was an extremely quiet ride on the way back to their shared apartment. What was only a few minutes felt like forever, and Jeff's silence worried Austin. Babe, I didn't mean to upset you in any way. You know that I would never want to hurt you, right? Austin pleaded to his boyfriend to get some sort of response. Jeff remained silent for a period of time before saying, with tears welled up in his eyes, You talked about putting yams up my asshole. All of his words were
I thought
said
we
with
were there,
defeat
Jeff.
in his voice. Now, he's probably mad at you because he very clearly expressed discomfort with this, and then you bought a bunch of the biggest yams anyway.
Well, if we're going to put a yam in his ass, we're going to make it count.
He doesn't want to.
There's a lot I didn't want to happen in these stories. We just got to roll with it.
You see, this is exactly the reason why I've kept this part of my life private from you. Baby, I have a thing for yams, and I was afraid of what you might think, Austin exclaimed as if he was giving up. I will let you. I'll let you shove the yams up my ass.
That was easy. That was too easy.
Jeff said after he heard Austin crying.
All I had to do was cry.
Really?
Fuck,
You would
manipulative.
participate in yam play for me? Austin asked him, wiping away his tears.
That was I almost just spit water a lot. Oh my god.
I would love to participate in yam play with you, Jeff responded, glaring evilly into Austin's eyes. Jeff increased the speed of the car to over 10 miles per hour over the speed limit to get home as quickly as possible.
Irresponsible.
Oh no, he was going to make Austin pay for his yam kink.
Oh, shit.
He is going to show Austin what yam play truly is.
I don't need to learn. I really don't.
You're about to learn. 7 minutes later, are you ready for some yam play? Jeff asked Austin as he parked the car in the driveway.
Boy.
Hell yeah, I am, honey buns, Austin
With a Z.
responded flirtatiously. Jeff didn't wait for Austin to even unbuckle his seatbelt before hopping out of the car and obnoxiously slamming the car door on him. The second that Austin walked out of the car door, Jeff ran to the other side of the car where he was and grabbed him by his dead, dry, faded blue hair and pulled him
Fuck
inside.
you. God, these people are assholes. I just, like, I think I've even had to clarify this before. My hair is healthier than yours. You listening to this and watching this. Like, you don't know the lengths I go, rhyme, to keep this shit awesome. When there's no product in it, it literally feels like baby hair. I do scalp treatments. I do fucking everything. Like hair masks. Like, it's on. It's on for real. This shit is fine.
So they really struck a chord.
Yes, because it's annoying. Because like I'll go on Twitter and if I feel like at least one comment on occasionally I'll see a comment that's like it'll be like, man, he's gonna go bald because he keeps dyeing his hair. First off, dyeing your hair doesn't do shit. Bleaching is what's bad for it. Dyeing it's actually pretty good because I mix it with conditioner very often. And so when I dye it, I'm also doing a fucking moisturizing treatment, you bitch. So
My God, we've really gotten on to something here.
it's just frustrating.
Are you gonna be all right? Enough to do the rest of the episode? Will it make you feel better to read the next part?
You know what? They got me on one. Yeah, I'm good to go. Let's do this. Fucking ouchie, baby. What are you doing? Austin asked him, whimpering on the verge of tears. I'm doing yam play for you, babe, Jeff responded, gripping the back of Austin's head and slamming him face first into the couch in their living room. Badass.
My God.
Jeff snatched the bag of yams out of Austin's hand and opened it ferociously. Let's see what we got in here, Jeff hollered. Whilst looking at the yams, he took the longest, which was one of the thickest yams, out of the bag and slapped it roughly against Austin's cheek. This made Austin flinch and shriek with pain, but it also turned him on in a way. Suck on the yam, Jeff ordered. What? Austin cried out as he knew what he would have to do in his near future. Suck on the fucking yam. Oh my God. Suck on the fucking yam, you stupid fat twink. Messed up. We've established that I'm a cub at this point if I have to be something. Like I'm too Greek to be a twink. Like there's body hair going on. Jeff yelled at him. He didn't say all that, but you know, fat twink. Jeff yelled at him. Out of fear, Austin bent over to the yam and put his lips around it without any hesitation. There was obviously some hesitation. Jeff slowly moved the yam so it was in his groin area where his dick would have been.
Oh, that's what's in the groin area.
It's a big old yam. Austin moved his hands up and down the shaft of his boyfriend's yam dick and moaned. You are such a fucking ass-taming beaver breeder?
What?
What? Hang
Jesus.
on. You are such a fucking ass-taming beaver breeder. You like that... Okay. You like that yam dick. You like that yam dick, don't you? You groin-riding zombie nibbler. What? That's not even good.
I
Okay,
don't know
Jeff
what's
said,
happening.
as he moved it's like he's being mean, but he's like really bad at it, which is kind of accurate because Jeff, like, I feel like he's not that good at shit talking. As he moved the yam back and forth in and out of Austin's mouth. Okay. Baby, the dirt is burning my throat. That's disgusting. Austin complained after forcing the yam out of his mouth. As he spoke, Jeff could see that his teeth were painted brown from putting
my
the
God.
unwashed yam inside his mouth for so long. Still, he insisted that he could suck on it some more. So I looked like an old president. Doesn't all of them have like wooden teeth? I was having wooden teeth. Like,
What if you got termites in there, you know? A little bit of termite in
okay,
your
wait,
mouth.
hang on. How did the wood not like? Because I mean, if wood gets wet, doesn't it? Fuck, what's the word I'm looking for right now? Andrew, John. When I feel like there's a different word.
Talk into the microphone.
Whatever. Wood and water do not mix. And like, if you have wooden teeth and they're in your fucking mouth all the time, like the wettest place of your body.
I googled wooden teeth, and the top result was something called the wooden teeth myth.
What? What did they say?
About that George Washington having wooden teeth is a myth. They were probably made out of something else. I'm not gonna get into it during this, but
That's fucking stupid.
there's your answer because it didn't happen.
You literally just ruined Santa for me.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up. I I didn't tell you that you could stop sucking, you fucking scobble watcher? What?
I don't know.
Jeff yelled at him, punching the back of his head. Aye! What the hell? And continuing to force the long yam down Austin's throat. I'm going to make you suck on my yam dick until you get E. coli, Jeff said, laughing hysterically. Wow.
Jesus.
All right, I'm about to change shirts while you read this next part because I'm sweating now.
All right, you can do it on camera?
They can't see me. Go.
Damn it. That'll get people to want to see it.
I mean, yeah, I'm taking my shirt off.
Yeah.
So much.
A couple of minutes later, Jeff pulled the yam out of Austin's mouth. He pulled down his pants and took out his real Hunga Gunga.
His what?
His Hunga Gunga.
Oh, badass.
Suck on my dick, Jeff ordered. Austin did as he asked without any complaints. He licked the head of his dick and rubbed his hand up and down it before shoving the rest of the dick down his throat. He sucked his dick until it was hard enough to fuck him up the ass.
Damn.
Can you please put this up my ass now? Austin pleaded to Jeff. I'm so horny now, Austin said as he felt pre-cum drip down drip down his dick that was still in his Thomas the Tank Engine boxers. The fuck are you doing, John? This request made Jeff howl with laughter. LMAO, you think I'm going to put my dick in you, you fucking ass-sniffing boner humper? I'm going to put yams inside of you.
Nice.
Jeff tore off Austin's jeans and kicked his stomach when he saw what underwear he was wearing. You're wearing your Thomas undies to yam play? Jeff yelled at him before taking them off and grabbing his dick. You're already hard. You're such a crap-loving horse spammer. I don't know what is going on. Jeff made Austin turn over so he was on his hands and knees. He took the bag of yams and found the widest and longest one possible. This yam was wider and longer than his head. What a great find. Jeff spit on Austin's asshole for lubrication and rubbed his fingers up and down his ass crack. You have such a yummy asshole, baby. I can't wait to feel it, Jeff said before he vigorously shoved the huge yam into his tight asshole. Austin yelped as he did so. Jeff saw his asshole gape and this turned him on immediately. As he shoved the yam in and out of his asshole,
You like my shirt?
he
Did this on purpose.
Wow. Austin changed into a shirt that just has a bottle of H-E-B orange
Someone
juice
in
on it.
Germany gave it to me.
That's pretty tight.
Yeah.
Jeff saw his asshole gape and this turned him on immensely. As he shoved the yam in and out of his asshole, he multitasked and stroked his dick while looking at his boyfriend's ass as he took the whole entire
What?
yam.
Time out. Stop. This is a lot. Hang on. Start this part over and do it a little slower so I can process what's happening.
Jeff saw his asshole gape and this turned him on immensely. As he shoved the yam in and out of his asshole, he multitasked and stroked his dick while looking at his boyfriend's ass as he took the whole entire yam. And going back and reading that more slowly, I just want to point out a paragraph like this is exactly why people say like the older one and the younger one, because we just have his and him and he just thrown around all over the place, and so it's very hard to understand.
Yeah, I think that's what I had trouble with too. I was like, wait, what is happening right now?
I mean, I'm very obviously it's in Austin's ass, but it's kind of hard to follow. I'm so proud of you, baby boy, Jeff said, slapping Austin's ass. When he slapped his ass, he saw the yam plunge even deeper into his asshole, making Austin let out a moan.
People who do butt stuff are like literally warriors.
Yeah, especially if they put vegetables in there.
Right.
Where the hell am I in this terrible thing?
Baby, oh my god, I think I lost the yam inside of you, Jeff admitted to his boyfriend. No!
I'm not sure how you could lose it.
Oh my god.
Do you want to do the rest of this?
Sure. You what? Austin screamed in fear. He was in so much pain from his asshole being torn apart, but it felt so good as he could still feel the yam continuously rubbing against his G-spot, aka his Jeff spot, motherfucker. What up?
Wow.
Hey!
Wow.
It's okay, baby. Everything that goes in has to come back out. Not necessarily true. Like, I don't remember in what, but in shows and movies and shit, there's definitely been things where there's like a toy car or like, some weird shit stuck in there.
Yeah.
They gotta go to a doctor.
Do you think you're gonna have to go to a doctor to get this yam out of your butt?
I hope so. Let me help you get it out, Jeff said as he smirked and flipped Austin over on his back. Oh no! Just relax, baby. I'm gonna finish us both right now, okay? Austin could do nothing but moan and nod as Jeff did not hesitate at all to grab Austin's dick and stroke it extremely hard.
There's nothing funny about this.
Damn it. It's just gross. It's weird. Jeff got down on the couch on his hands and knees right in front of his asshole and started to lick it. His asshole tasted just like a yam cake.
What?
A yam cake. And he couldn't help but to comment on how hungry he was and how badly he wanted to continue to eat out his asshole. Amazing. Damn it. Wow, baby. It tastes just like a yam cake. I'm going to fucking eat your asshole so well. He's going to eat it so well.
What a thing to declare.
Jeff mumbled through a groan.
Ew.
I don't like this. Jeff would have freaked over this story. Jeff was now sucking on Austin's asshole, badass, as he jacked both of them off. He's busy.
Yeah, he's getting a lot done here.
He's got his hands completely full, his mouth full. Like,
do you think Jeff is able to do this many things at once in real life?
I mean, we can always test this out at some point.
So Gostin is real. Thank you for the confirmation.
No. I'd be watching from the side. I have to observe.
Okay.
I can't be distracted by sexual anything.
Okay. We'll figure it out, the logistics later.
Jeff was now sucking Austin's asshole. Badass. He jacked them both off. Jeff slid his tongue in and out of Austin's gaping hole. Within a few minutes of rubbing their dicks and Jeff sucking on his asshole, they were both able to come. We got off because of my yam ass. That was amazing, Jeff said to Austin, getting up and kissing him on the lips. There's just one problem, Austin said. And what would that be? Asked Jeff. There is still a yam launched up my asshole, and I'm still horny from feeling its presence against my G-spot, my Jeff spot. I know just the thing that'll help, Jeff said slyly, winking at his boyfriend, kind of like this. And you're only going to see that if you do the video part. Just stay right here. Jeff. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Jeff took the bag of yams and disappeared into the kitchen for about 20 minutes.
That's 20 minutes too long with a bag of yams.
And then, unnecessarily, we have the marker 20 minutes later.
Nice. I want to know what I was doing for 20 minutes. Is I just like sitting there like, there's a yam in me, there's a yam in me, there's a yam in me.
Jeff returned with a plate of yam fries, boiled yams, and a yam cake. Austin's...
Yam. I get it. Come here. It's like goddamn. Do that.
Austin's eyes lit up as he saw the plate of food. Oh, yumsers, Austin exclaimed, taking some of the fries. He ate a handful
Every time I drink a water, you say the cringiest shit, and I almost spit.
He ate a handful of fries and took a huge bite out of the yam cake. Jeff started rubbing his stomach to activate his bowel. Before he knew it, Austin was ready to shit.
Badass.
Austin squatted over the couch and shit out pounds and pounds of diarrhea. After he was all shit out, the yam that was used to fuck him up, the ass fell out and plopped into his pile of crap.
Into his pile of crap.
I can't wait for the next yam play session, Jeff said, taking one of the yam fries off of the tray placed on the table and dipping it into Austin's pile of shit and eating it.
No!
And that's the end of the story. That's the final line. We have...
Hang on. I gotta take these off. Oh my god.
You need a second to process all of this.
Did you hear that? He dipped a fucking yam fry. No, it's fine. He dipped a fucking yam fry in my diarrhea and ate it. The end.
John doesn't care about this
Are we
podcast.
talking about this? Are you hearing what I'm saying?
You're talking to me about it.
Whatever. Okay, so sorry. Jesus Christ. Let's throw that out there. What the fuck? Oh my god.
It's hard to know where to start with this one.
Yeah. Okay. First off, shout out HEB. What up? You guys are way too wholesome. Don't sponsor us, but I'm going to appreciate you from afar.
They don't want to have any part of this.
No, not at all.
It's unfortunate that we said their name and now they have to sponsor us.
Legally. Yeah, this is fucked up. The thing is, I like having a house.
You don't. You have an apartment.
It's that house. We left our house.
It says an extremely quiet ride on the way back to their shared apartment.
Time the fuck out.
It's the first sentence in part 2.
Wait.
Did it say house in part 1?
I'm pretty sure. Hang on.
Yeah, it says door of their house.
Yeah. So is it a house? All right, so inconsistency. You gave me a house, then you downgraded me to an apartment.
That is,
made me get a yam stuck up my ass.
I mean, yeah, that
Jeff
inconsistency
ate my diarrhea.
is the least of the problems I have with this story.
I don't like it. It's my living situation. It determines a lot. It determines my happiness and overall mental well-being.
I I don't like this for different reasons.
All right, go.
There are plenty of them though. It's this is like the definition of kink shaming. He like gets pissed off that you even just mention wanting to do this, and so
Yeah.
he like spitefully does it to you instead, and like is
I think
trying.
he gets pissed off because he feels tricked, though. It's not just like, hey, I was thinking this. Now I'm gonna destroy you. You know what I mean? It's like I lied, and I
Well, you
planned on
lied.
doing
You
it to
lied
him.
about why you want to go to HEB,
Right.
But I mean, you didn't really like do anything particularly wrong at that point. You said you wanted to do yam play, and then he got really angry right after that,
Yeah, true. Okay.
as if yeah. And so then he
So
like
there's definitely a level of kink shaming here.
yeah, and then he just like wants to hurt you afterwards, which seems like an extremely
And he
unhealthy
follows
relationship. He
Yeah.
does. He follows through for sure.
I was definitely the submissive here
Yeah.
in this one.
Another thing I did not like was, let me see, there's a lot of examples. Stupid fat twink, groin riding zombie nibbler, ass taming beaver breeder, scobble watcher, which is,
Yeah, there's all kinds of shaming in this story.
and all of that doesn't even, those are none of, that's just like nonsense, garbage. That's nothing.
But I like weird insults. It's just these were extra shaming.
Ass taming beaver breeder. I don't even know, like, these just don't mean anything, is the thing.
Yeah.
Like, you want a yam up your ass. That makes you a beaver breeder.
Right.
That makes you a scobble watcher.
Like, if anything, I'm just like a vegetable deviant. Is a yam a vegetable? I
Yeah.
didn't know if it was like one of those stupid loopholes where they're like, tomato's a fruit. Hey. Fuck you.
No. No, it's a vegetable. And
Is
the
water wet?
yeah, this ending was I don't even know what to say about the ending. Using the diarrhea ketchup.
Too far. Now, the thing is, this story was completely shock value. That's what this was. It's supposed
Yeah.
to be over the top. This is like celebrity death match of like fanfic.
Yeah, it was like
For those
over
of you born after the year 2000 that are listening to this, celebrity death match.
100% of the listener base.
Yeah, celebrity deathmatch is a thing. There's claymation, celebrities destroying each other in really graphic, over-the-top ways.
Yeah, it was definitely like a shock value thing, but it was also just like, I don't know, it was so mean-spirited that I like couldn't really enjoy it. You know what I mean?
I understand where you're coming from, yeah. Let me see. There were inconsistencies. I didn't appreciate the XD laughing face in the quotes.
Yeah, and putting LMAO like in dialogue.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not mad at that for some reason. Like I'm like cherry picking my internet bullshit, but
I did like calling a penis a hunga gunga. That was good. Yeah, I don't know. I was not.
I didn't
very-
like Jeff. Jeff was just extra mean. Like he could have easily just like proved his point in like one subtle way.
Or he could have just said
But
like,
instead he's like, his teeth are brown. You fucking twin. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, or he could have just said like, I don't want to do this because I'm not into it,
right,
and not been extremely mean about it.
right.
And try
I
to
think
kill.
The meanest thing I would have done is like tweet about it.
I can't believe my boyfriend wants to fuck me with a yam.
Grow
Hashtag
up. Take the yam.
hashtag yam play.
Assholes.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't like this one.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Yeah. Some of the dialogue's pretty wild. They lost the yam in me. That was bad.
It was at
I'm
least-
skimming through right now, seeing if I have like if anything's jumping out as a giant problem.
Aside from what we've already said.
I mean, yeah, anything I'm missing.
Yeah.
He ate my diarrhea.
Yes, he did.
I mean, I guess drank my diarrhea. Diarrhea is liquid, right?
Well, I mean, if he used it like,
Grow up, John.
if he like used it as a condiment, then I think eat is acceptable.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
you like dipped a fry in it, you don't say like I drank ketchup.
I feel like you're gonna give this a 2.5, and I'm leaning towards a 3. Am I right or no?
You're wrong.
What were you gonna give it, 2?
A 2.
Okay.
Because I mean, it was like fairly creative and gross, which is fun. But there's
Yeah.
just, I don't know.
Shout out HEB. That gives them an extra like half point.
There's a lot of problems with it, so I can't really.
Because they could have just been like the store easily. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah. I can't in good conscience go over.
I'm giving it a
2.
2.5.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
So that was the yam.
Thanks for
fic.
nothing, yam part.
We'll go ahead and take a break real quick, and then we'll be back.
A word from our sponsors that we still have after that.
Thanks, guys. Austin, do you want to read another story?
I want to read a story for the people.
Do you want to start this one off? This is
Disclaimer. I just want to read the disclaimer.
Let me say the name first. This is Sacred Text by Worst Username Ever on Wattpad. The E in name and ever is just one E, so don't be tripped up by that.
So it's worst user nom ever.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sacred Text. They do have a disclaimer at the top.
If you know me personally, don't read this.
That's a good sign for us, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you want to start this one off?
Sure. All right. Damn it, Jeff. I thought you said you weren't going to come in my ass. Now I'm going to be pregnant. God, this is so stupid already.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, man. That's what they start with.
That's
like when a
first
movie
line.
starts and like someone's immediately hit by a car.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, Jesus, like right away. Fuck you. Okay, Austin said, pulling out his phone and logging into Tumblr to make an edgy post. LOL. Oops, can we name it Travis? Jeff asked as Austin put the finishing touches on his edgy Tumblr post. No. Now I'm going to give birth in the toilet. Would you like to eat my ass while I push this bitch out?
Jesus.
Through my...
Just say it.
Through my, like... You say it.
No.
I don't want to say it.
This is your section.
Through my dick,
Just say it.
Through my dick.
No, that's not what it says.
I don't care.
Respect the story.
No, I don't respect the story at all. I respect nothing of this.
Say it.
Nope. Yes, bae, Jeff replied, running to the restroom like a little girl. Oh my god. Running through a field of flowers. This is bullshit. He opened the bathroom door and sat down in front of the toilet while Austin shoved his ass in front of Jeff's face and aimed his dick
That's not what it says.
in the center of the toilet bowl. God, I hate this. Oh my god. This is fucking stupid. Okay. After hours of Austin screaming in agony over a filthy toilet. Why do we have a filthy toilet? Oh my god. Okay.
That's a good character detail.
He finally decided that giving birth through his smelly, hairy, old, wrinkled, shit-stained dick.
That's not what it says.
I'm not saying that. Was the hardest thing he'd ever done. But at least he had Jeff there to suck his ass. This is the dumbest, grossest thing I've ever read. I hate this. Who? You go.
Soon enough, Austin finally pushed out the ungrateful fucking shit stain who was for some reason already grown to an adult within a matter of seconds. I'm not going to say all of this.
Let me name this fucking... That word also makes me feel weird.
Yeah, let's name this fucking
C-word.
C-word Travis,
Nice.
Austin said,
The other one's the P word.
smiling as Jeff continued to tongue his anus. Jeff pulled away from Austin's gaping asshole. I said that earlier, you motherfucker, he yelled, Austin's ass juices squirting out of his mouth.
Wow.
My god, shut the fuck up, bitch. I'm the one that came up with this shit's name, Austin argued, caressing Travis's chest. This angered Jeff. He was absolutely
John,
enraged.
please rub my shoulders. I'm so tired of sitting here. Come on, come on to the website. Come here. We got work to do. My back. Okay.
He gave Austin's asshole a hard and aesthetic suck.
Aesthetic suck. I wish it was 2 C's. I would have given it more points. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Filling his mouth with juice and shit. He spat it
God
out,
damn
aiming
it.
for Austin's face, but accidentally hit their child, Travis. Travis gave a loud moan which sounded a lot like a wail. His eyes started to bulge and his dick began to grow erect. As Travis's erect dick grows and grows to the outstanding length of 666 meters,
Edgy.
Austin and Jeff both begin to jiggle their asses to signify that they are ready to proceed with the mating ritual.
What is happening?
What were they just doing instead?
Okay. Just when everything was going well, boom!
Oh,
Otto Wood, W-O-U-L-D, flies through the goddamn motherfucking ceiling. Holy shit. He starts to jiggle his ass along with them, but sees Austin's afterbirth...
that's C's is S-E-E apostrophe S, just for the record. Which is not That is never a
C
word.
is Austin's afterbirth in the toilet and gets disgusted. Ew, it looks like a fucking gorilla, he screamed, pointing at the fetus.
I thought he was already grown.
That's why I stopped. I'm confused. Whatever. Holy fuck, it's John.
Oh, is there another
I
one?
thought Travis was our only child, Jeff exclaimed, still jiggling his ass. Austin had started rubbing strawberry jam on his ass cheeks to use as lube. Amazing. He gazed down into John's soul and knew that John was his rightful child. Travis was nothing but an imposter. Upon realizing this, Austin began to projectile vomit onto Travis.
You know, this story is a really good case for why maybe I should read these a bit before we select them.
I was about to say, I feel like I'd give this one a better rating if we read it towards the beginning of the day, but I'm tired and jaded, and this is bullshit.
I think we would probably react the same either
Okay.
way.
That's good, actually. You're giving us credit. I'm not.
Travis stumbled back, accidentally flushing the toilet. Goodbye, brother. Okay, that was good.
Oh my god.
Travis whispered as
You should
John
flush down the toilet.
as John flushed away with the water and shit. He then moaned a great moan and looked deep into Otto's eyes.
Great moan.
He had flushed John down the toilet, but he will never be forgotten. John, they're spelling John differently now. Will live on forever in our hearts. Otto knew this. He knew Travis meant well. They all continued to jiggle their asses, preparing for the mating ritual. As they all jiggled their asses, Travis began to grow giant tentacles. They just sort of shot out of his nose. That fucking shit wrapped around Austin first. That strawberry jam was some tasty fucking lube, especially since it smelled like Austin's ass and Jeff's crusty cum.
Oh, come on. Let's
One-
take a breather for a second. Just,
You're having a lot of thoughts about this one.
I hate this. Okay.
We're
thank
a little
you.
over halfway through.
All right. Keep going, yeah.
One of Travis's tentacles cradled and caressed Austin as another fondled his dick.
That feels really good.
Austin smiled. This was so much gentler than what Jeff normally would do to him.
Wait. You skipped a part.
No, it was.
Fondled his what?
Fondled his dick. I
No,
gotta.
that's not what it says.
I know. I gotta keep it up with what you said though for
Fondled his
consistency.
dick P word. Dick
Yeah.
dash P word.
Austin
what we're gonna
smiled.
keep skipping.
This was so much gentler than what Jeff normally would do to him. He thought back to all the kinky cat suits, whips, chains, and ropes that Jeff would use on him. As Austin thought of all these things, he started to feel very, very aroused. His dick pee was ready for action.
Nice. All right.
John, do I get a
No, shut the fuck up.
massage
I need
next?
This. I need this. I hurt.
Hey, I want
damn,
one
it feels
too.
Really good. As Austin began to feel pure bliss, true fact, his dick P word spoke. It actually fucking spoke, like words. It spoke in a beautiful, deep voice. Gotta blast, it yelled, and then imploded. Austin was disappointed at this, but Travis wasted no time as he shoved a tentacle up Austin's ass. Travis repeatedly thrusted it deep. It feels really good. Deep inside of Austin.
You commenting about this story?
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. John gives very good massages. I know it's not helping the cause right now, but whatever. Austin loved every moment of it, as did Otto. Otto was being violently. Oh my god. Otto was being violently throat fucked by Travis's tentacles. He had one tentacle in his smelly old ass, while the other was tickling his stomach, only being slightly burned by the stomach acids. While all that shit was happening, Jeff was being licked all over by a tentacle that looked remarkably like Felony Steve. That's weird. I feel like they're reaching here. The Felony
What do you
Steve tentacle,
think?
said something in incomprehensible English as it began to lick Jeff's feet. It licked between Jeff's crispy toes all the way up his toned legs. Now, didn't they describe... No, that was crusty cum. Never mind. That wasn't crispy
It doesn't
cum.
matter. Nothing matters in
Right.
this.
It licked from his gross... I was going to say, like, are his toes crusty because there's, like, cum... but it's a different...
Yeah.
It licked from his gross fucking ass cheeks all the way up to his shriveled up cheese curd nipples. Thanks, dude. After giving those nipples some nice loving, this is so stupid. This whole podcast is so stupid. Oh my god. Okay. The tentacle then moved down to Jeff's dick and began to do.
They suck.
Yeah, I know. I just didn't want to say it
Yeah.
with two C's this time. Me like Jeff yelled.
I also want to.
This is so
I do want to
stupid.
say though before we finish this that we almost didn't record this episode today, and we almost started tomorrow with this.
I'm glad we didn't start
Yeah,
yesterday.
we made it
tomorrow with this.
Yeah, this would be a horrible note to start the day on.
I'd be mad.
But it's also a
afterwards.
horrible note to end the day on. So
So thanks a lot, worst user nom ever.
after
You're the worst.
After a few thousand years of this rough tentacle penetration, they all had their mind-blowing orgasms. The entire bathroom was covered in layers upon layers of cum. It was nasty. Otto just sort of fucking died after like 600 years. Travis's tentacles kept jumping his bones, though, literally. At some point, Austin's asshole ruptured, but that was totally okay.
Yeah.
Transit's tentacles finally pulled out of everyone. He licked them clean and drank up the cum all over the bathroom, then left the
What?
country. He hadn't been seen since. And Jeff glanced at
Jaff.
Jaff glanced at
Jaff.
Jaff glanced at autism and started to furiously make out with him.
What the
He was
fuck?
literally shoving his tongue down Austin's throat.
That's Ostin.
That's almost like what they wrote on your cup at Starbucks.
Yeah, Orston.
After
Very
some
close.
more of that shit, they left the
Wait,
bathroom.
okay, who is I thought I would be autism.
You are.
But then who is Austin?
You are. They're changing the names every time now.
Okay, great.
After some more of that shit, they left the bathroom and went off to Canada to get married. They had many more sexual adventures there and enjoyed themselves thoroughly. The end.
Vancouver's nice.
All right, that's the end of this, thankfully. Thank Christ and God above and the devil below that this is over.
It was fucking wild, but I hated it.
So, see, the thing about this is... this is this is terrible. Let's just get that out of the way.
All right, yeah, okay, we can agree on that. That was very bad.
So, like, the whole... Like, when you're...
I feel like
plotting-
I was more open-minded to, like, fucking crazy, stupid shit in the first season.
Yeah, see, the thing is, when you're, like, plotting out a story or, like...
But now my tastes
or
are
like designing like a game or something, you need to like have a good balance of like exciting moments and like downtime so that there's like a good ebb and flow of moments.
There's no sense of
and
dynamic.
So
here.
yeah, and so that like the
Dynamics.
big moments feel big rather than it's like there are soft moments and loud moments rather than everything just being a scream the whole time.
Right.
And so this obviously was a scream the entire time,
Right.
which meant that nothing had any impact.
Right. Like we were immediately desensitized, and then
And it
just
never
stayed that
stopped.
way.
Yeah. There was no rhythm to this at all, and
Mm-hmm.
it was just
Like the thing is, yeah, they started at 10. Cool, you can start on a bang. But the thing is, if you plateau immediately, it's kind of just like,
it's a plateau.
yeah, it's not good.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really even know if I have anything specific to say about this besides that
I hated some of the phrasing. There's certain words I just hate, and they said a lot of them.
like what?
I'm not gonna say. Like dick p word is one.
Yeah, it's the C word.
The c word. Yeah, if we have to say like the blank word, that's immediately. like, super-
they suck.
Yeah, I hated that. I didn't even want to say it. I hate me like.
Yeah, this was
Also, the autism thing. That's tasteless. Come on.
yeah. Yeah, I don't even really want to talk about it that much more. I'm gonna do it.
Jeff got. John got flushed down the toilet. And
That
the
was
thing
pretty
is,
good.
I'm not gonna laugh at that now though because he rubbed my back when I really needed it. 'cause
Yeah.
I'm in a lot of
Well,
pain
he
right
didn't
now.
rub mine, so I don't care.
I'm not gonna laugh at that.
All right, I'm gonna rate this,
Defend John.
and I'm gonna finally do it, Austin.
What?
This is the first 0 out of 5.
Whoa, really? I thought it was 1 through 5, but okay, 0. I'm gonna give it a 2 because
Giving this a 2?
just listen to me. Listen to me.
Okay.
I feel like, because it's just like a lot of like SoundCloud rapper shit right now, where I feel like a lot of people enjoy it because it seems like they're having fun while they're doing it. It's ignorant,
Yeah.
but there's like a level of entertainment value just because it's like they're fun. It's not infectious, but you're like watching them have a very good time,
Okay.
and it's like that immediately just gives it like It's like nice to see someone having a good time, and I feel like they'd be sitting here fucking losing their minds laughing over this.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It wasn't good. I'm not saying it was good. They lost 3 whole points because of it.
Yeah, it does feel like
Like it's not even a 50%.
it does feel like the person who wrote this had fun writing it.
Yeah, like I feel like they had a really good time, and that kind of rubbed off on me a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, that's
I'm giving
fair.
it a 2.
I'm still gonna go with a 0.
That's fine. Just because I want you to give something a 0. All right. Well, that was really bad, but
Yeah,
thank you for
but-
doing it. It seemed like you had a lot of fun. That's the meanest thing you can say to somebody after like you see them perform or whatever. Like, what do you think? Like, hey man, looks like you had a lot of fun up there. Like, that's fucked up.
Did anyone tell you that when you started out, or even recently?
No. I mean, only like bands that like I'm friends with, and we know that's like we've talked about it already. Where we're like, that's so fucked up. Like I'll get off stage and be like, "Hey man, looked like you had a lot of fun," and like walk by like, "Fuck you." You know what I mean? It's, like I'm pretty sure Joe and I said that on the last tour like way too much. Like, I saw you jumping around, dude. Looked like you had a good time. You'd be like, God damn.
All right, we have one more story
Okay.
for this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one is, I guess the book is called Shrek's Adventures, and the story is called I'm a Natural Green.
Amaze.
I don't even
start?
I don't even know how to pronounce this person's
Shrek
name.
deep. It's like neck deep.
But there's an X.
There's an X where the E should be in Shrek.
It's like Shrek's deep.
It's still Shrek deep.
It's SHRXKDEEP if you want to look them up.
All right.
You can start this one off.
Austin was just your average 24-year-old, apart from the fact that he was a complete weirdo, had blue hair, and was in a band, so he wasn't really an average 24-year-old, actually. He was getting ready to go on stage and practicing their song, In a Natural Blue, but he was bored of the song, true. It had been around for a few years now. Not true. At that point, it had been around for like 2 years. So he wanted something new, something more fun, something spectacular. Actually, wait. Is it 2 or 3 years? Whatever. Doesn't matter. Our Lord, our Savior, Shrekus Swamp must have found out about his longings for this new song, so he decided to help poor Austin. He knew just the thing to help him. Sounds like...
So I assume that's supposed to be like Savior Jesus, Savior Shrekus. But is this implying that Shrek's last name is Swamp?
Yeah, it's not. What? Hang on.
It's not Jesus Christ, it's Shrekus Swamp.
What?
Are you Googling if Shrek's last name is Swamp?
No. What is Shrek's last name is what I'm Googling.
He might just have one name.
Yeah. No, you're right. Shrek is derived from the German word Schreck, meaning fright or terror.
I'm going to
Schreck.
I'm going to the go into the Shrek Wikia.
Ooh, nice.
1 second.
Yeah, do your thing.
I'm at shrek.wikia.com and I'm on the Shrek character page.
I'm on Yahoo
It
Answers.
says his location is Swamp. His status is alive.
Yeah,
it
Yahoo
says-
Answers says he was never given a last name.
Yeah, it just says Shrek, regally known as Sir Shrek. And the quote they give him at the top of the page is, "What are you doing in my swamp?"
I thought it was "Get out of my swamp." I thought that was like his whole thing.
He says, "What are you doing in my swamp?" I'm pretty sure. So yeah, this answered no
All right.
questions. His last
Whatever.
name is not Swamp. We know that
Austin was
much.
sat on the couch backstage playing a game on his phone when he felt a warmth next to him. He brushed it off, though, as he thought it was one of his bandmates, Jeff or Otto. But oh boy, was he wrong. It was Shrek. Shrek was here to save him. All right,
Oh,
go.
hello
No,
there.
no, do it in a Shrek voice.
I can't do a Shrek
Just try,
voice.
dude. Just try. Just try for the viewers. Not the listeners. The viewers. Try for the tasters.
Fuck me. I can't even do it. I can't
Try.
do that accent.
Try. Say, get out of my swamp.
Get out of my swamp.
My swamp.
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 Oh, hello there, said the mighty green ogre. Whoa, it's Shrek, Austin excitedly replied. Indeed I am, young blue one. I could hear...
Where's the accent?
I can't do the whole thing.
All right, fine.
I could hear your cries and pleas for a new, better version of I'm a Natural Blue, and I decided to come and help you as I know just the thing, Shrek said in his sexy Scottish accent whilst smirking. Shrek led him into a big green rocket that would take them to his swamp lair so that they could work on the song.
Okay, Shrek travels by horse, I'm pretty sure. But do you?
Or walks on his legs and feet.
His Olga feet.
Or he might,
Olga Boner. Dude, it's so fun to say.
That was good. He might, catch a ride on
Olga Boner.
on the dragon on Donkey's wife.
Olga Boner.
She lets them ride her, right?
What's her name?
I don't know. Let's see. Dragon Shrek. Head back to the Shrek Wikia.
What is
Her name's just Dragon, actually.
Donkey's wife's name.
It's Dragon.
Yeah.
Her
Imagine
lo-
being like, this is my fiance, Dragon. Tight.
her on the Wikia, her location is Dragon's Castle, formerly, and now Donkey and Dragon's house.
Be like location on some treasure.
Her race is Dragon.
Makes sense. That's more of a species, though, right?
I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's
Alright,
just
cool.
Shrek.
All right.
Oh fuck, where are we? When they got to a swamp, Shrek gave Austin a guide around, and then they got to work. It started off slow, a few touches around Austin's body with his mighty ogre hands. What are you doing, Shrek? Austin asked, startled. Oh, baby boy, don't
baby
worry.
boy, don't worry.
Yeah, do you want to do this?
It'll all be over soon, darling.
Say the next part in the accent.
Going to make you wetter than a water park, Shrek whispered back.
You're getting farther away from it, but I still like it.
Whatever, it's European of some kind. Like a European ogre voice.
Yeah. Do you want to do the rest of it? It's almost over.
Shrek undressed Austin and flipped him onto his hands and knees. Not okay. Shrek then stripped himself of his expensive clothing, wrong, and gave his dick a few strokes before going in dry.
A true raw dog.
I hate this, man. Austin screeched out in pain, but he wanted this, but it hurt so bad. But he did it for Shrek. Shrek thrusted in and out of Austin before pulling out quickly. Now, baby boy. Instead of singing I'm a natural blue, you can sing I'm a natural green. Shrek calmly, or whispered calmly yet seductively into Austin's ears, before ejaculating is sticky green liquid all over Austin's hair. If his comes green, you should see someone immediately dyeing the once blue hair green. Great. And from then on, Austin will sing I'm a natural green, thinking about his amazing time he had with Shrek, the end. Oh my God.
So, headphones are off this time. I want to point out that Austin was upset and in a rut because he was tired of singing I'm a Natural Blue. And correct me if I'm wrong, you don't ever say...
So Shrek fucked my ass and
Hold
changed
on.
one word. Okay.
You don't ever say the phrase I'm a Natural Blue in the song, correct?
No, I don't. It's literally a
It's the
Finding
title.
Nemo thing, yeah.
So this isn't even... None of this is any new lyrics or anything. He's just changing the name of the song. So you're still singing the exact same song.
Yeah.
And it just has a different title in your head. Mm-hmm. So Shrek, this is not helpful at all.
I was like, I'm kind of tired of playing that song. He's like, you fucked my ass, and then that's it. It's literally nothing to do with the problem or solution.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know about this story either.
I think there are like 8 Starbucks cups in my room right now.
Yeah. Is that all you have to say about this story?
No, it's an observation. I'm sorry. Yeah, no,
When I put together this episode, I did not realize that I was putting together a trifecta of garbage.
Yeah, this is the worst. Let's just call this one the worst episode.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll make a note of that.
I like that they tried to get timing right, where it's like when I was 24 and like a few years had gone by, and it was like when Natural Blue came out. You know what I mean? Like, so
yeah.
They sort of tried to get some consistency going, at least in the beginning.
Except for the fact that they called the song In a Natural Blue.
Mm-hmm. They also said our savior Shrekus Swamp, and we just looked it up. His full name is not even Shrekus; it's just Shrek.
If you wanted to expand his name at all, it would be Sir Shrek.
Right.
And Shrekus is not even like a good parallel to Jesus. There's no, as try as you might, there's no.
Now there's
vocal.
also thing is, there could be a really good Shrek story if they incorporated all the characters like Puss in Boots, Donkey, like the dragon, Lord Farquaad, like Princess Fiona. Like if they brought in
Rumpelstiltskin.
yeah, Gingerbread Man, dude. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Gingy.
Yeah. Okay. No, but like if they incorporated everybody and there was like dialogue going and like some kind of plot that wasn't just I'm gonna fuck his ass.
This was really low effort.
Yeah. The thing is, there's so much potential that was squandered, and I feel like that makes me dislike it more than I would have.
Yeah.
Because I'm like just sitting here right now. Like if I had this, if someone was like, I'm gonna make Shrek fanfic about Shrek and Austin, I'd be like, dude, this and this and this and this and this. It's like they didn't even fucking try though. There's like so much you could do with this.
I just thought it was funny to have Shrek fuck you in the ass.
That's all they wanted to get done.
Yeah. What are you gonna give this one?
1.5.
1.5.
Yeah. I like the thing is, it's not as bad as some things that we've read, but it's not good. It's not fleshed out. And like the point of the story just wasn't really a valid point to me.
Yeah, it wasn't resolved at all.
Mm-hmm.
So it's almost as if like why even introduce that conflict?
Good, grammar wasn't really good. Like,
Yeah.
I'm stuck between a 1 and 1.5.
I'm gonna go with a 1.
Okay, I'll go with 1.5. Then I'll be the nice one.
Okay.
I'm the nice judge. I'm the lady one on American Idol. You're Simon Cowell.
Okay.
What's her name again?
I don't know anything.
Whatever. Okay, cool.
So that was the worst episode ever, as we've
Nice!
determined. I'm sorry you tuned in.
Next week will be better, maybe.
I hope to God. I guess we'll find out in the morning when we record it.
What if all the rest of the episodes just suck?
That would really be unfortunate for us.
Yeah. We finally get like sponsors on board, maybe, and
And we just fucking shit the bed, just totally.
yeah, it's tight.
Yeah. I hope we do better next time.
I hope they do better next time.
Yeah, we did great,
We
actually.
did fine. We did our job. That's the thing. We did our job. We read the fan fiction. We analyzed it. It just wasn't good. That's
Yeah.
not on us. That is on y'all. 100%.
Yeah. Y'all can do better, guys. You have
Yeah,
done
y'all
better.
do better, okay? Because the thing is, if we read these ahead of time, we could have avoided them, but we don't.
Yeah.
We know it was going to suck.
Yeah. Oh, well.
I'm glad we got them all. I mean, not all of them. But I'm glad we got a lot of like shitty ones out of the way. So it's not like every episode has like shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I was asking like a question, but you know what I mean. That was
Yeah.
rhetorical.
Yeah. That's,
Cool.
yeah. Anyway, that's the end of the episode.
Enjoy your bad dreams.
Thank you, and
He's pointing at me. Good night. Good night.